some potatoes on Monday and eat that for the whole week. But he knew how to do so. No need to avoid self-mortification for the good of the souls in his care, and as a help to expiating the many sins he heard in confession. To a priest confrere, he explained, quotation, I will tell you my recipe. I give sinners a small penance, and the rest I do in their heads. Aside from the actual penances which the today of our practice, the core of his teaching remains valid for each of us. Souls have been won at the price of Jesus' own blood. And the priest cannot devote himself to their salvation if he refuses to share personally in the precious cost of redemption. St. John understood that parishioners will not do penance for themselves, for the vast majority. So if he wanted the conversion of his flock, he had to do on their behalf. His people will not pray enough. He would for them. You know, it's the same for you parents. There is two ways to raise your children. There is a way like a priest. You do penance, you pray for your children on their behalf, like the Holy Man Joe. When these children were at a party, he was there praying to God that they may not offend him. This is the way Jesus said to us. He took our place, he stood for us, and he died on the cross. So any priest and any man, any of you, brothers, sisters, parents, you want to take a share in the salvation of souls, imitate Jesus Christ. And we have the typical example of St. John Canon, model of patience. I skipped a passage, you can read that at home. And after the Holy Father mentions the encyclical of John the 23rd, for the first centennial, 1959, Pope Blessed John the 23rd released an encyclical letter, such as the Synos Moreau. It's a beautiful encyclical, you may read too. And he talked about the three evangelical councils: poverty, chastity, obedience. Religious are bound by this evangelical counsel, by vow, that anyone must practice the evangelical counsel according to a state of life. It is the surest way to go to heaven. And I would like to read the conclusion of the letter. Dear brother priest, the celebration of the 150th anniversary of the death of St. John Marie Vianney, 1859, follows upon the celebration of the 150th anniversary of the apparitions of Lourdes, 1858, to Saint Bernadette. In 1959, Blessed Pope John the 23rd noted that, quotation, shortly before the Jubilee of Mars completed his long and admirable life, the Immaculate Virgin appeared in another part of France to an innocent and humble girl and entrusted to her a message of prayer and penance, which continues even a century later to yield immense spiritual fruits. The life of this holy priest, whose centennial we are commemorating in a real way, anticipated the great supernatural truth taught to the seer of Massapia, the growth of God. Thank God. He was greatly devoted to the Immaculate Conception of the Blessed Virgin Mary. In 1836, he had dedicated his parish church to Our Lady conceived without sin. So even before the definition of the dogma, it was a common devotion. And so he consecrated his parish to Our Lady conceived without sin. And he printed the dogmatic definition of this truth in 1854 by Blessed Pope Pius IX with deep faith and great joy. Actually, he left the lights on all night in his church. People will say that's a waste of money, but that's true poverty. True poverty is magnificent for God, nothing for oneself, everything for God. It's magnificent. And he used to organize processions every December 8th in his parish, candlelight processions, in honor of the Immaculate Conception. He had also great devotion to La Salette, another apparition in France. He had a struggle at the beginning, was not sure if the apparition would be approved by the church. But once it was approved, he had a great devotion. That's another message you must be aware of. La Salette. As the Holy Father goes on, the curé would always remind his faithful that after giving us all he could, Jesus Christ wishes in addition to bequeath us his most precious possession, his blessed body. To the most Holy Virgin, goes on the Holy Father, I entrust this year for trees. I ask her to awaken in the heart of every priest a generous and renewed commitment to the ideal of complete self-oblation to Christ and the Church, which inspired the thoughts and actions of the saintly curé of Ars. It was his fervent prayer life and his impassioned love of Christ crucified that enabled John Marie Vianney to grow daily in his total self-oblation to God and the Church. May his example lead all priests to offer that witness of unity with their bishop, with one another, and with the lay faithful, which today, as ever, is so necessary. Despite all the evil present in our world, the words which Christ spoke to his apostles in the upper room continue to inspire us. Quotation from St. John. In the world you have tribulation, but take courage, I have overcome the world. Our faith, says the Holy Father, our faith in the Divine Master gives us the strength to look to the future with confidence. Dear priest, Christ is counting on you in the footsteps of the Curé of Ars. Let yourself be enthralled by him. In this way, you too will be, for the world in our time, heralds of hope, reconciliation, and peace. With my blessing, benedictus. The feast day of Saint Jean is August the 8th. We have the privilege, at least in the Institute, to celebrate the external solemnity on Sunday the 9th. So, continue to pray for the vocations, for the sanctification of the clergy, for the bishop, for the Holy Father, that this year, as today's Gospel says, may yield many good fruits for the Church.